every punch, kick, push, jump, everything is allowed. So when you go in, like I would go back home and I had hematomes like all over my body.
Yeah.
But it feels so good.
And it just went like, and
That's painful.
then I hopped on one leg to our principal at the time. He brought this out. He's like, I'm gonna put this on, and after school you go see a doctor. I'm like, it's swollen. It's probably broken. It's not a wound. Yeah.
I'm scared of this guy. He seems like an aggressive guy. And he's like, yeah, for sure they were spitting in my food. And then he spits, and I'm like, who's the one spitting? And and then as soon as he hears that, what did you say? What did you say? So he just like slams the door, goes around the car, and just like wants to fight me.
1 and 2 and 3 and.
Hello everyone, we are in another episode of Brolish, and my name is Łukasz Segiet. I'm half of Brolish, the other half is Richard Cunha on my right today, and today we have a special guest, Pouya.
Yeah, I'm half of myself, so glad to be here.
It's good to have Pouya back. Pouya, like you came back by popular demand, dude.
Really? I'm the first repeat guest?
No.
Ah.
I think yes.
Okay. I take it.
I think we had Martina twice because the first time we didn't record.
Ah, that doesn't count.
That doesn't count. No, it wasn't published.
Take that, Martina.
No, don't say that. She watches this. Actually,
Take that, Martina.
She's one of the 10 people that watches it.
Yeah. The other 8 are my aunts and uncles.
And they don't even speak English.
Yeah, and I can't even count because that's 9. 1 plus 8.
Hey, Łukasz is a mathematician. Pouya, tell us how's it going, man? Are you still with the same job? You still the same person? Did you change in the last 3 months? What changed in your life?
A lot changed. So I moved places. I moved through life. Yeah, I'm Swiss now. I used to be Swiss back then too, but I feel more Swiss inside.
You're Swiss now?
Yeah, I mean I was also then. But,
yeah?
Yeah.
We were talking about you being Iranian in the last episode.
It was all a lie.
That's old me. Yeah. I'm a new person now.
I'm a new person, yeah. I lied. Everything I said it was a lie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're glad that you're here today to...
rectify your lies.
I want to rectify my lies. I love, you guys can't see it, but there's a beautiful carpet. Makes me feel at home.
That is a Persian carpet.
Persian carpet. I mean, I'm Swiss. I just lied again. I'm not Persian. I'm Swiss.
Next time you go to Iran, can you bring us a carpet?
Sure. Yeah.
Can you bring me a small carpet, like the ones that they used to
pray on?
Well, you call it praying. I call it
being infidels.
No, I call it thirst trapping.
Why?
What?
Because they get on all fours, dude. And gets me all hot and bothered.
Hey,
it's a good way to get killed.
Yes.
Talking about that, yeah.
Starting off hot.
I just call it a Sudoku.
A what?
I didn't get it either.
Yeah, that's a good one. Explain to us.
Sudoku, the numbers that you fill in circles.
Yeah, what does it have to do with the Muslim praying?
Oh, I thought if you pray, then Sudoku comes out.
You get a number?
Yeah, the numbers come to you, the correct numbers.
I think
No,
you're the only one who dreams about numbers.
Do you dream about numbers?
No, not really. No, but it was meant to be complete nonsense, and I couldn't just justify what it was. Yeah.
That's the point of complete nonsense. Speaking of complete nonsense, I was reading the other day that like laugh can come from different places.
Okay.
So like it can come from embarrassment. It can come from like when I identify with a thing. What's it called? Like
when you identify with something.
Yeah, when you see like me too.
A mirror.
No, when you go like, me too. What's the name of that word, man? I don't know English anymore.
Empathy.
It's not only empathy, is when you, whatever. When somebody say relate.
You relate to that.
Relatability. When you have like maximum relatability, you can laugh at that. You can laugh at surprise, something that caught you completely off guard. You can laugh at funny ideas, just a thought.
Yeah.
It's funny. But you can also laugh when something is so random and so out there that the lack of understanding is funny.
Okay.
So the surprise fact that your brain cannot
comprehend
it. Yeah. And there are comedians who specialize on that.
Okay.
But it's very difficult because like very close to that laugh, there's just confusion with no laughter.
Which is what happened now.
Now
Oh.
you got to my point. That's
Yeah.
what I was. That's what I was getting, dude.
Thank you for explaining.
It's very hard. It's very hard to be random and funny at the same time. That's why algorithms are so good.
Yeah.
Because my algorithm now knows me so well that even though the thing that I'm watching is random, it tickles my buttons exactly the way I would like to.
Yeah.
Like social media algorithm.
But that's not random. That's not
Yeah.
like truly random. It's
Yeah, I
like
selected it, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
selective. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you show anybody else, they're gonna be like, what's the fun about this?
No, it's many people that are similar to you in one way or another.
True.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it, so
True.
that's what you're being served.
That is true, but lately I've been very much enjoying, like, every time I get to a reel that is very weird or like a TikTok, I go to the comments and there's always a guy who says, I built this algorithm brick by brick, you know, like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
proud of having that thing, because sometimes I get served like, reels from like Siberians
Yeah.
or like a random Australian guy in the middle of nowhere, or like Brazilians, or like
That's not that
Mexicans.
random. Okay,
Yeah, but it's
Mexicans
like
is
it
random.
goes all over the world, but they're united by humor, and I find it very
Yeah.
nice.
Okay, united by stupidity.
Yeah, I'm not even ashamed of it.
United colors of stupid. I try things.
Today our brains are. Mwah.
Yeah, mush.
Yeah, I blame the weather. It's so hot. Has been for last
We make
few
each
years.
other laugh the whole time. The moment the camera is on, we go like.
Oh, the camera's on. So
Let's be interesting now.
Okay. Yeah, it
No,
is
no.
hot, or is it just me?
Oh Jesus Christ! You got a Łukasz joke right there, dude. What about what's new, man? What's new in your life?
Nothing, honestly. Nothing's new.
Come on, you didn't buy any new books?
Oh yeah, I bought a bunch of books that I didn't read. One's about. It's not this one, but it's another one. It's from Sigmund Freud. It's on the psychology of humor.
Oh,
And the first part, he spends a lot of time analyzing jokes and joke structure, and like a very like basic bad pun, and he like spends 20 pages analyzing it. And he's
the
like,
end of
such a
it?
delightful pun this is. You see, this is funny because your mind expects to read this, but the pun tells you something else, and yeah.
Look, Freud is
Then I
Austrian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're famous for their sense of
being
humor.
funny, yeah. So I stopped reading that, and
Does you say that in the end you laugh because of your mother, and it goes all back because of your mom, because your mom one time pretended was going to feed you and then took it away, and that's how the humor comes from?
I haven't read that part yet. I haven't gotten to the.
Definitely.
It says it's like some deep desire that you makes you feel shame. Something inside you that can be a sense of shame, and if that's released in the right way, I'm making this up, it generates laughter.
I wish it was true, and then it would explain a lot about why
You
I
laugh.
am laughing.
Yeah.
It's just all the shame going through.
Yeah. Like I tell you, hey, your knees look weird, and
They do.
And they do, but in a sexy way.
what happened to your knee, dude? Like, is it?
It was a skiing accident.
So
I
you do
hit-
have a.
Yeah, I
Oh.
hit a rock
Yeah.
with my knee, and then I could see my patella. It was scary to see it.
Did you
I
got
was
her
in
number?
so much pain, and after 15 minutes, I didn't feel any pain
Wow. And
because of all the adrenaline.
yeah.
It took
and
15 minutes for adrenaline to hit?
Yeah, maybe less.
It was delayed.
maybe
Stuck in
less,
his
but
brain.
it was. But I mean, in the beginning, the pain was huge. But after
Yeah.
a few minutes, I don't know, maybe it was 5.
Man, that is so. I
But
didn't know about that. I
it
didn't
heats
know you
up,
had an
right?
accident, a
Yeah.
serious accident.
Yeah, it was 12 years ago or something. Yeah.
Wow.
Damn, you ever had any serious accident?
I once broke my ankle playing basketball. I was,
Oh, you literally got. Oh, did you got the guys going? Oh,
No, I,
because the other guy broke your ankle.
I was wearing like flip flops or something stupid, and I went for a layup and I landed on someone's foot and it just went like. And
That's painful.
then I hopped on one leg to our principal at the time. He brought this out. He's like, I'm going to put this on, and after school you go see a doctor. I'm like, it's swollen. It's probably broken. It's not a wound.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, that's the only memories I have from that.
But did you have to stay on school?
No,
with it?
I
then
went. He let me go. I showed him. I'm like, I can't even put it on the floor because it would hurt so much.
Right.
Yeah, then I left.
God damn, dude, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't remember which foot, though.
Imagine, think about the time that you were hopping away from the basketball court.
Yeah,
How did you hop?
I just hopped on. I think I hopped on my right leg.
So it
Hey,
was the left one.
wow, what's the left?
CSI Brazil, dude.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I never really broke any bone except my teeth.
That's not a bone, but yeah, nice.
What?
Well, in
Teeth are
princi-
not bones?
No, teeth.
Is it
Teeth in
different
itself,
tissue?
I think they are bones.
Teeth are teeth.
How do you
It's a-
spell it?
But they are attached to bones.
They are
And
attached.
I broke the bone that the teeth was attached to.
Ah, okay.
That
so
I
you
broke
did
that
break
too.
a bone.
I
How?
did.
Did you get punched or?
Yes, but that's how I broke the first one. Was this one, and then the other one I was I used to be a hardcore kid.
Hardcore. in
Yeah,
what
like
sense?
like the music, the hardcore, the California hardcore.
Okay,
like
like
the bands that
metal?
goes just go.
Okay.
Yeah, and I would go to shows, and my favorite thing to do was to walk on the people's head from the crowd, and then me and my cousins we had this game to see who could walk the farthest in the crowd.
Yeah.
What? Walk.
Yeah, just stepping on people's heads and shoulders.
On their
and
head
just
or
walk.
shoulders?
Whichever your feet lands.
You were wearing shoes?
Yeah.
What the
With
heck?
spikes?
No, normal shoes. Just probably Converse All Stars, and
So
and I would just
original.
walk, yeah, and soft. So I would walk.
That's
I
the
was
reason.
Walking,
yeah.
I was walking to somebody's head, and a guy.
I'm gonna be
Because I
walking
just-
on someone's head. Let me put some sponges
Yeah.
on my shoes.
Yeah, I make it nice.
Yeah, nice.
Make it nice. Yeah, but I mean,
So
if you are
thoughtful
there,
of you, yeah.
no, but if you're there, you get walked too. You know, like
Yeah.
people walk in your head too.
Yeah,
So you have to give head if you want to receive head.
yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah? Wow.
Ayo. All right. So I was walking to somebody's head, and I stepped on the shoulder of somebody,
Yeah,
both feet,
Yeah.
and they hold my feet.
yeah.
And then I was walking, and they hold my feet, and then I just went, and it was a gap. And since he was holding me, I didn't have time to put my hand or anything, and I went teeth first on the ground. And then the teeth got pushed into my skull and broke the bone inside.
Ah,
And then I did like this, and it came out of my hand.
wow.
But there was a huge hole inside
Yeah.
too that I didn't know.
Did you
So
touch
the-
it?
No, it was just blood everywhere.
Wow.
And then my friend said, no, you have to put it on some water because otherwise the tooth dies and they cannot reattach it.
Yeah.
I mean,
How did you know that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
And
Is this real?
100%,
Yeah?
100%.
You have to do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. The full story
Yeah,
gets
yeah.
worse because they put my teeth on beer.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
The closest to water that they
Right.
have.
And they put it on beer, and I said, okay, let's go. And I was the only one who had a driver's license. Because I was there with my ex-girlfriend who couldn't drive, my cousin who was drunk, like pissed drunk, and the best friend of my ex, which was also drunk. So I was the only one not drunk and with a license, and we were driving the car of my father-in-law,
Yeah.
which was like a sports car.
Yeah.
And he was like, he never let anybody drive, but this specific day he was like, you guys are allowed to go.
Yeah.
And I put the hands on my pockets, no car keys. I lost the car keys. On like stage diving and walking
Yeah.
on people, I lost the car keys.
Yeah.
So I climb back on stage, I take the mic from the guy, and I go, hello, because like with my blood all over my mouth,
Yeah.
my lip this big, or the
Yeah.
hole on it, and then I went, I lost my car keys, and I have to go to fix my tooth. And then everybody was like, yeah. And then people kind of started looking around, like they
Yeah.
turn on the lights, and
Yeah.
people start looking on the ground.
Yeah.
And then after like 3 minutes of looking, the guy took the mic from my hand and kicked me off the stage.
Yeah.
And people stage dive carry me to the end of it. And I was just like stay down, like, and at this point I wasn't feeling pain anymore.
Yeah.
Because adrenaline kicked in.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they
15
walked me
minutes.
to the bed,
Yeah.
and we stayed there with I stayed with a bag of ice in my mouth until the end of the show, so we could comb the ground and try to find the car keys. And then the show ends. We like the lights turns on. We're like trying to find my keys, and my cousin was going like, "Oh man, I think I'm just gonna call go take a bus and go. Like we can go to my home. I have my home keys here, and he puts his hands on his pockets and takes out a bunch of keys, and the keys were on his pockets.
Jesus Christ.
He was too drunk to realize. Like I was stage diving, the keys fell. Somebody picked it up and gave it to him because they knew me.
Yeah.
And then he put it on his pocket and forgot.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Fuck!" Not fuck, more like "Huck," because I had a hole.
Yeah.
And then I drove home. I drove my girlfriend home. No, I drove my cousin home, my girlfriend home. Then I took my motorbike and I drove my motorbike home. And in the middle of driving, I could see my vision like fading.
Yeah, because you were losing
because
blood.
I lost blood. Yeah, and I was about to pass out.
Yeah.
And I got home and I said, "Hey, Dad, and then like I had my tooth in my pocket on a little plastic bag with water inside. And I said, "This is my tooth. I lost it." And he goes, "God damn it!" And then I had to go to the emergency, and we got to the emergency, and they put the tooth back in, and stitched like my gum because my gum was like raped.
Yeah.
And then they stitched it.
Yeah.
And then the tooth got reabsorbed inside.
Yeah.
And this was like my first year of university. So like during my whole high school, I had 1.5 tooth in front.
Yeah.
Because I got punched.
Yeah.
Then I fixed it, got to the university. First semester, first 6 months in the university, I broke the other tooth.
It was meant to not be.
Yeah, and then they were like getting absorbed, and then we had to remove it.
Yeah.
Took a piece of bone from somewhere else on my mouth, put it back on the hole
Yeah.
that the tooth made, and then attach another one. So this one is fake, and this one is half real.
So the front left is
Both
fake.
my front ones are fucked.
Yeah, both ones on top.
They're both fake, yeah.
And you haven't even been through a meth addiction yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
But I lost other tooth also in Switzerland.
But you didn't have like ambulance or something in Brazil?
We're so dumb. Like I was 17, almost 18.
Yeah.
I think I was just turned 18.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I have to power through this. It's my fault.
Yeah.
Did your dad drive you or took you on a motorcycle to the hospital?
He drove me.
He drove you.
He drove me, yeah. And then they gave me like
morphine.
Yeah, not morphine, but probably was ketamine. I don't know. They gave me something, and I was like, "Oh, this is the best." And I just spent the whole night just like tripping on painkillers,
yeah.
and it was the best. And then the next day, I woke up and like I could feel everything in my mouth was just like shaking. It was horrible. And for a week, I had to eat only like soup.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like biting would hurt, and
Yeah.
it was horrible. It was horrible. And then like I had so much problems with my mouth.
Wow.
Well, that's a very
There's
graphic
so many
story.
jokes you can do there after that line, but yeah.
You think
I'm gonna let it slide.
Oh, I also
Into your
solved-
mouth.
I also solved many problems in my mouth.
By talking?
Well, it's up to you, dude. No, yeah, by talking.
Not by taking it in your mouth?
Oh, wait. We were respectable.
Oh, we're a
podcasters.
family show, sorry.
Yeah.
It's surprising how many problems you can solve by just
With your mouth.
with your mouth
I think you should use your brain first.
and then your mouth.
Yeah. Or whatever your brain comes up with. Whatever organ your brain designates as the
As this problem solver.
problem solver.
Right. And for men, apparently, there are different organs that are solving problems.
I think yours are creating more problems than.
Yeah. My organs are pretty docile. Is
Docile is a good
Yeah.
word, yeah.
You like that?
It's funny that we're doing an English podcast with none of us are native English speakers.
Yeah, we should do it in Swiss German.
It is not your native language either, brother.
I'm Swiss, bro. What the
No,
fuck are you saying?
you became Swiss. Don't come with
I'm
this
Swiss,
bullshit.
goddammit.
No,
From
don't come with
Neuenhof.
this.
5432.
Oh yeah, there you go.
No,
You were not, no. For me, you will always be Iranian.
Yeah, and you
In
will
my heart.
always be wrong about that.
Come
I'm
on.
Swiss as it
Yeah,
gets.
no. Okay.
Do you have 2 passports?
Yes.
Well,
Okay,
2
congratulations.
Swiss
Pouya.
passports. Hey, no.
So just 1 Swiss passport.
Yeah.
So we are very happy to have you here as a
Thank
Swiss
you.
person this time around.
Yeah.
And this time we want to get to know more about Switzerland.
Sure,
So-
ask me, yeah. I know everything.
Yeah, so if you have a zebra crossing, why is zebra yellow?
So it's a fun fact. A lot of zebras, when they first came to Switzerland, because it was so cold here, and they're like from Africa, right? Usually.
Right.
At least the striped ones are from Africa. There's also the Middle Eastern zebra, which kind of looks like a donkey, but most people don't know it's actually a zebra. But it doesn't have stripes. But the ones that have stripes are from parts of Africa.
Right.
And they weren't used to the cold weather. So they would get pneumonia, which would turn their skin yellowish.
Right.
And yeah, that's why zebra stripes are not white always.
Wow, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank
You are a professional bullshitter.
No, it's
It's a Swiss
it's a Swiss
culture.
thing.
I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, definitely.
Respect our culture, goddammit.
I always knew
Kop
that.
het dami normaal.
I always knew that pneumonia was your culture.
Pneumonia, yeah. It's one of my favorite words, but I don't get to use it that often.
Why you don't?
That's why I loved COVID, because you would hear it all the time. Such a fun way, because there's a P, but the P's silent.
No,
And you
there's
say
a bunch of
pneumonia.
letters that mean nothing in pneumonia.
Yeah, but it starts with the P.
It does start with a P.
Yeah, and it's silent.
Yeah.
Which reminds me of my P's. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway.
Do you have other favorite words? Do you have a favorite word, Luca?
Yeah, psychology.
Because the P is used.
No, because P is also silent and I just pronounced it wrong.
Pneumonia.
It's psychology, where the P is silent.
Hey, that's a pretty basic word. But silent is a fun word. I wish that was a real
Silent?
word. Silent, yeah.
I don't think it's a word, eh?
It's not, no.
We could coin it.
Yep.
You could go on stage and go, oh, this guy is very silent. But with P.
Silent. Yeah, so where did you steal this rug from? That no one can see the rug, so let's talk about something else. Rug.
Rug.
Ah, the rug. Now he bought it, man. He's rich.
I bought it. It's a nice rug.
It's a nice rug, yeah.
Yeah, I bought it in a Persian shop where everything was like 70 or 80% off, which I don't believe it. I think I paid a fair price for it, but like 700 maybe for
Holy
it.
shit, $700 for a rug?
That's the most expensive piece of I might have bought.
A rug,
furniture?
Yeah, kinda, I don't know. It's a rug. You know why people made rugs? To bring the garden inside your home. That's
No,
why
man,
there's
it's
flowers inside.
Because he really ties my room together. That's Big Lebowski.
Everybody knows that. Yeah.
Doesn't everybody know that? The Big Lebowski?
Yeah, and that joke.
It ties
It
the
ties
room
the-
together?
Yeah.
Would you call that a joke?
Yeah.
It's
Because they did it 3 times, so yeah.
and it's a reference which is relatable if you have seen it, so,
So it's a
you
callback.
can relate. It's a callback.
You
So-
see, we're doing like Freud and not in a
In a good way.
Yeah, I was gonna say Nietzsche would be proud,
Nietzsche.
and he would be like, "Yeah, you see, it's true. It's all Freud's mother's fault."
Yeah.
agree.
I don't think we were racist enough for Nietzsche to be proud in our analysis. So,
Nietzsche was racist
yeah.
and
Oh,
also
yeah?
very sexist.
Very sexist, yeah.
Very sexist. Like Chris Darrow has a bit about that,
Yeah.
in which he read an excerpt from a Nietzsche book, and he
Yeah.
says that like Nietzsche goes ahead of the curve. It doesn't say only that like the sexist people we know would say that women belong to the kitchen. Nietzsche goes one step ahead and say women are so incompetent they cannot even cook, so they shouldn't be allowed in the kitchen. So he goes one level above
Yeah.
any sexism that you can like the worst sexism you can encounter here.
Yeah. I think Nietzsche hadn't gotten laid in a while when he wrote that.
Oh,
He was mad, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
You can read
The horniness, yeah.
not only that, also the small dick energy.
Yeah, yeah.
100%. Hey,
Yeah.
God is dead. Nothing matters. Of course, nothing matters. Your dick is 5 centimeters long. Yeah.
Yeah.
On a good day,
What was the last dream you had, Łukasz?
it was about numbers. Me solving Sudoku on a Persian rug, and I was praying at the same time.
Oh, wow.
And my friends made fun of me because of that. So
Every time you would go down, a number would appear. You were like, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. 1.
How many times you have to pray, Pouya?
5, I think.
5 times a day.
Yeah.
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 Very good.
Yeah. Do you pray 5 times a day?
No.
So
I used to play twice a day.
Twice?
Yeah. Mornings and before going to bed.
So still not enough.
No, Allah was not happy with me and broke my tooth.
Yeah, twice.
Because I didn't learn my lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to pray once in the evening on my knees. And then I would solve a Sudoku and fall asleep. Maybe that's why...
Have you ever solved the Sudoku fully?
Like all the numbers?
Yeah.
No, never.
Yeah.
If I do 2, I think I solved it pretty much.
Yeah, like
Because-
the first one, right?
Yeah, the first one is hardest, and then the second one is as hard, but maybe even more hard, which
Yeah.
they say harder if they want to do it in a shorter way.
Contraction, yeah.
Contraction, yeah.
Yeah.
It makes it more short, right? Or for short, you can say shorter.
Shorter, yeah.
Yeah, and so I used to call it Su.
Sud.
Sud is south in German.
Ah, yeah, you don't want to
So
create
no,
confusion.
I don't want to create confusion. So I would
Yeah.
call it Su,
Yeah.
and I would just solve the first 2 numbers.
Yeah.
In Su.
You...
Doku.
I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
You would
And
solve the contracted version of a Sudoku.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. And I was very good at it. I almost took part in the national championship in Poland
Yeah? For Su
for Su.
or Sudoku.
And I think in the championship they do the full thing.
They do the full thing in the
Yeah,
championship?
so I
yeah.
really failed. I
It's
really
it's
failed.
it's
But you
ranked.
only did 2, yeah?
It's ranked Sudoku. You know,
Yeah, it's not a casual
I was a
Sudoku.
gold Nova in Sudoku.
Really?
Me? No, I never solved I never wrote a number in my life.
Yeah. Even like a girl's number?
No,
Yeah.
no, they had to
You
draw.
don't know
it.
how to write, right?
No, man, I had so many brain injuries from mosh pits.
Yeah.
You ever been to a mosh pit? Inside
have.
a mosh pit?
Yeah.
And like until your arms don't work anymore.
No, I
Oh.
just pushed my way out of the mosh pit.
Oh no, man! You have to go and like punch around and push people until your arms don't work anymore.
I've been to a few mosh pits, but I remember last time I went, I was like already maybe 2-3 years since my last mosh pit, and I was like, I don't like this at all. And some like young 17-year-old kid was looking at me like, go to the back, man, go to the back.
Really?
And I was like 20 something. I was still like, I was below 24 for sure, and I felt like an old man for the first time.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think you like
Beautiful.
mosh pits. They're too violent.
I never, I don't think I've ever been like in proper mosh pit, maybe at some point in some disco party, but I went to, like, there was this Harley Davidson picnic in my hometown Karpacz in Poland, and it's held every year, and this year I was there, and we went to the party, and then there were these bikers, they all think they're gangsters because they are from different Harley Davidson chapters, and and they were partying, and we were there as well dancing, and one guy tried to dance pogo. This is how I know the name. Yeah, and he was just pushing people around, and another guy joined him, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna join them as well. You know, we can do this. And then the first time I hit them, my glasses fall off, and then I'm like, my glasses are. And then they pick it up, put it on, and then I didn't want to do mosh pit, and afterwards no one wanted to do mosh pit. So I felt like the mosh pit was about to start, me just joining in, and then it stopped as soon as it.
You made it awkward.
You made a mosh pit awkward.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. This is what I call an autism aura. You know, like you can literally just like, I'm gonna make this so awkward, nobody's gonna do it. It was good, dude. Good job.
You went in the middle like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to push you. And
I
then
didn't mean to push you.
everybody was bummed out after.
Yeah, it was like, poor, we messed up the guy in glasses. We're horrible, and they were all sad.
Were you the only one with glasses there?
Well, the other 2 guys were not,
Yeah.
and yeah.
I
made
was
it awkward.
for me it was a big cultural shock because in Brazil mosh pits are basically a brawl. Like
Yeah.
you're allowed to do anything like kick, punch, as long as you don't do balls. So don't kick on the balls and don't kick on the face
Right.
and don't punch in the face. So you cannot punch in the face, otherwise it's a fight.
Yeah.
But like every punch, kick, push, jump, everything is allowed. So when you go in, like I would go back home and I had hematomes like all over my body.
Yeah.
But it feels so good. like you put all your rage out. You have all this, it's this teenager energy, and you fuck it up. And then I went to Italy and I went to a mosh pit, and it was like just people like
They just
slightly
push,
pushing
yeah.
each other, and I was like, guys, you bunch of pussies. And I entered there like a fucking hurricane, kicking, and everybody was like, yo, chill, and I was like, chill up, man, this is a mosh pit. And they go, no, this is not how we do it here. And I go, oh my god.
Yeah, what you described is a fight.
Yeah, it was a brawl. It was
Yeah.
literally just people fucking fight, but everybody friends at the end. There was nobody would get angry. No, like you get in knowing what you get, so nobody would feel any resentment or anything like that. It was all fun and games.
Okay.
We're all friends afterwards, before, and so on. It was just like a kind of a fight club, basically.
I wish I got into more fights when I was young.
Oh yeah.
I've never fought, I think.
You never
No.
You never punched anybody in the face?
No.
Oh boy.
I vaguely remember 2 times that I was fighting with someone. It was like in primary school.
Yeah,
And
exactly, yeah.
Ever since, no, I don't think.
Wow.
Yeah. For me also primary school maybe once or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
Never
fought.
And I'm from a violent neighborhood in Switzerland, so no, in Iran, okay. You got me. I am from Iran.
A violent neighborhood in Switzerland.
No, but in
from
Iran, I
Amstetten.
was in Iran and people would fight,
Yeah.
but I never got in a fight. And everybody knew like this guy, he's like a peaceful guy, so no one picked fights with me.
That's nice. That's nice. No, I had a few. I had a fight like
But
a few years ago in Berlin.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Ah, okay. So yeah, I
guy-
also almost had a fight.
No, I punched a guy.
Ah, you punched the
I
guy?
punched the guy. Yeah, he just left, so the fight ended there. But it was. I mean, I'm kind of ashamed of it,
Yeah.
but at the same time proud. I don't know how to explain.
Yeah.
We were at the supermarket in Berlin, and I was buying fruit jam. I wanted to buy strawberry jam,
Yeah.
but I like my jam 60% fruit. I don't
Yeah.
like 50 fruit, 50 sugar.
Yeah.
I like more fruit.
Yeah.
So I'm in
You're
front
a
of.
fruity guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like it's my jam, dude. It's my
Yeah.
breakfast. I want it to be perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm in front of this like jam.
session.
Yeah, man, I can't use words today.
Jam Master J.
No. Like that is this
Aisle.
Aisle. Yeah, I'm in the jam aisle,
Yeah.
and I'm
Looking at the shelves.
I'm looking at the shelves trying to find my jam.
Yeah, the 60% fruit, 40% sugar jam. The
Yes.
best one.
Yes.
Yeah, you're just
And I'm
going
just
through
reading
the
that. And then
jars.
this guy comes in between me and the shelf, slide his hand across my chest, and pushes me out of the way, pick up a jam, and then look at me and I go, bro, are you out of your fucking mind? You better fucking apologize now. I'm gonna fucking murder you. And then my Italian friend was a few paces ahead, and he starts coming back. And the guy was like, Vas. And I was like, no, I know you understand fucking English and you better fucking apologize. I'm gonna fucking murder you. And then the guy was like, and then he puts the jam on his cart. And I I slap his chest like this and I pick up his shirt. And I threw a punch. And my friend picked me up and pulled me back. You know, so as he's pulling me back, the punch just grazes the guy.
like this.
Like this. Just
Oh.
grazes his chin.
Kind
you know?
of hard,
the
yeah.
time-
Yeah, this
slows
hates
down.
his team, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna fucking kill her. And then the guy pushes me, you know, like
Yeah.
so I let him go, and then he walks out, and I'm like, get back here, you son of a bitch! I'm gonna fucking murder you. And that was it.
Let me hide my erection before that. But so you got into a fight
There wasn't a fight
because
I
of
want-
jam?
Yeah,
That's pretty fruity.
strawberry
The
jam.
strawberry
actually.
jam,
Yes,
and you
yeah.
got into a fight
No, but look,
because of a jam.
the thing is that in my head, I
you
imagine
got
like,
into a jam.
yeah, this guy, like in Berlin,
Wow.
people are pretty rude. So I
Yeah.
imagine this guy has been rude his whole life.
Yeah.
He has been pushing people around the whole time and nobody ever called him out. So I think I was the first guy to react, because if he didn't push me physically out of the way, I would just have said fuck you and that's it.
Yeah.
But he touched me and pushed me. I was like, oh, okay, so you touch me, I get to touch you. So I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
And then my Italian friend was like, Richard, calma, no. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna fucking murder this guy. And he was way bigger than me. He would kick my ass easily.
I was in the same situation as you, but I was the other guy.
You pushed the guy.
I pushed the guy. Yeah.
Yeah?
In a nightclub in Toronto, the guy, he was really drunk, about your size, and he came right in front of me and he just stood there, and I just like put my hand on his shoulder and I give him a little push, but he was so drunk he almost fell over, and I guess in his mind I was like pushing him hard, you know, but I didn't. I was like very gentle, not very gentle, but not hard, a bit hard, and
Wait,
I didn't like go like, hey, get the fuck out,
What
but
kind
I
of
was
trip was that? It was gentle, not very gentle. It
not
was
too
hard.
gentle. No, not hard. But
Just like what?
yeah, I pushed him.
Okay.
And then he got really mad. He wanted to fight. He wanted to fight me, but his friend got between me and him, and he threw a punch, but he hit his friend in the face instead of me. And the friend, like he was so drunk, his punch was so weak. His friend just like looked back. He thought like something like scraped his face.
Grazing,
Yeah, it wasn't.
Wow.
He didn't even feel that. And he was like, "Bro, calm down." Like, yeah,
And that was it. That's
That was
the
it.
closest you got from a fight, probably.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I was the guy that pushed you to get the jam.
probably, man. But I wasn't drunk, and I was like, I'm gonna murder this guy.
Yeah.
And I'm not. I mean, it was pretty stupid of me to do that. But at
Yeah.
the same time, I also believe that somebody would have to do something, because that guy was probably doing that his whole life. Because the face, like his face, he was so surprised that somebody would talk back or fight back to him. He couldn't process that he can just push people around.
I think you were standing too close to the shelf. I'm on the
Could have
guy's
been.
side as
It could have
someone
been.
who pushed people around.
If he said Entschuldigung, I would have just stepped back.
Yeah,
That was it.
yeah, he didn't.
If
yeah.
he did, I would have stepped back. You know, but I was so hell-bent in finding 60% strawberry jam that I couldn't move away. I needed my jam, dude.
Did you buy the jam at the end?
Yes.
Okay, that's
And
at
they
least a
didn't
nice
have,
ending.
And they didn't have 60%. I had to settle for the 50-50.
Yeah, that's the usual, right?
That's why you have bad teeth.
Yeah.
Too much sugar.
Too much sugar.
Yeah. What's your favorite kind of jam?
My favorite jam was when the guy kind of hit me almost. I lost my glasses, but it was a different situation.
Wait a
And I
minute,
was
you almost got
be-
to a fight?
I almost got beaten up, yeah. Because we were having, with my ex-girlfriend, we were
Man,
having
this is not recording, by the way.
it is recording, by the way.
All right.
We were having some falafel like late at night in Poland as well. And it was run by some immigrants from, I don't know, some country.
Wow. Okay, you're gonna take it there immediately. Okay.
Yeah,
Continue.
terrible. No, and they were so nice. We had a chat with them inside, and of course I don't remember where they were from because my memory is like a goldfish memory, minus all the memory that a goldfish has. But
You only remember water.
yeah, I just remember the water that I'm trapped into. I feel like fish in water. Anyway, so. Yeah, we're there, we order food, we go outside, we are eating it, and then another couple comes in, and then they come outside, and the guy just keeps shitting on these immigrants, you know, like, well, I'm sure they're spitting in our food, and just keeps talking shit about them for no reason, unprompted. And my ex, she is talking to him, like, I don't want to talk to this guy. She just keeps asking questions, what do you say? And I'm being all riling up, you know, like I'm just saying why this guy is saying this, but I don't want to get involved because, yeah, whatever. I'm scared of this guy. He seems like an aggressive guy. But then anyway, then Uber at some point pulls up, and then they are about to. He puts his girl in Uber and goes on the other side of the road to enter from the other side. And he's like, yeah, for sure they were spitting in my food, and then he spits. And I'm like, who's the one spitting? And and then as soon as he hears that, what did you say? What did you say? So he just like slams the door, goes around the car, and just like wants to fight me. And then I'm just sitting there, and he is just throwing a punch. I just like
You slipped a punch.
yeah, I don't know. Somehow the glasses fell, and he's like, what you doing? What you doing? And then my ex, she was saying, yeah, calm down, just
And the immigrants didn't come out to defend you, man?
No, they're inside.
Fucking immigrants, dude.
I mean, that's the problem with kebab shops, I think,
Oh yeah.
in Poland.
What?
Run by, I don't know what I'm
We're
saying.
just trying to be horrible, man. We're sorry that happened to you.
Yeah.
Your glasses always seem to pay the price.
Yeah,
that's-
my glasses. When the glasses fell out, fall off. It's the sign that I'm in a fight.
Yeah, that was actually a horrible story.
Yeah,
Because
sad.
our stories were stupid, but yours was
It was
actually
just sad. It was
sad,
just horrible.
yeah.
You just had a racist guy that
Yeah,
being
that's
angry about you
Yeah,
and the
and
world.
then he
That's
attacked
horrible.
you.
And then he
He even
attacked-
attacked the immigrant.
yeah.
Why did he attack you?
Because I said,
Hey,
Who's
motherfucker,
spitting
why?
now?
who's
He-
the one spitting?
Well, nowadays, when you spit on things, you get very famous on TikTok.
Yeah?
Do you?
On that thing.
So when you
That
spit on
thing.
that thing, there you go, dude.
Yeah. So
I feel like
okay. So
it's
could
very
you tell
hot.
us where you're from, man? Where you from?
Yeah, Neuenhof. It's a small nation state in Aargau.
Okay.
And it was found in, I don't remember.
Oh my
what year,
god, it's my
but
Pouya
yeah.
bullshit.
No, it's like a settlement outside of Wettingen, which I think first was settled by people. There's a monastery nearby,
Mhm.
and like the monastery used to
Yeah,
rule the area and tax
right.
and so
And
on.
your grandfather is from Schwyz, right?
My grandfather is from the northwest of Iran, but he's like great grandson moved at, I don't remember, maybe 15, maybe it was 15, moved to Neuenhof, and then like they took an exam from him to make him Swiss, and they asked him like, what's your favorite bus that goes through Neuenhof? Imagine you have two friends that come over to Neuenhof. What do you show them? I'm like, I don't have two
Did
friends.
they
I just
actually
have
ask you
one. They're
this
like,
stuff?
that's the right answer. Swiss people only have one friend.
Good one, dude.
And then
Did they actually did the interview with you when you
Yeah.
got a passport?
yeah,
What did they ask you?
they asked me like random things about what are all the neighboring villages. Name a river.
Any river?
in Switzerland or in Aargau.
Okay.
Or name two rivers. I don't remember if it was one or two.
Was Sudoku part of it or?
Just
So-
the first number.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you don't want to be too much of a nerd. Stuff like that, like what buses come here. You want to stay here for the rest of your life, or are you moving? And I'm like, I know, I kiss Neuenhof
Good night.
good night every morning.
Yeah.
And
That's the correct way.
Yeah.
I think. Anyway. Sometimes.
I mean, a kiss is a kiss, but sometimes it means something, right?
Yeah.
You
Especially.
can have a good night kiss in the morning
Man, I'm
and
still
then go to sleep.
interested on the fucking questions.
With a
So
tongue.
did they ask about rivers?
Yeah.
About the village?
Yeah.
Did they ask about buses and that was it?
No, they asked like about how you pay tax. Why do you pay tax?
What was your
what's
answer
the
for why?
political for why? I said like, I guess you people need to earn money, and they're like, yeah, that's a very good answer. Yeah, just stuff like I didn't prepare. I went there. They just asked me with stuff, and then I left, and I got the passport.
Wow. And everybody clap. And I think on that note we can start wrapping up, dude.
Rap?
Yeah. Next
Check it.
time we have Pouya. He's gonna do his scat.
His
scat jazz number, which is really freaking good. Thank you everybody for watching. I see you guys next time. I'm gonna go take care of these autistic boys. You two are the best. Bye everybody. That's Brolish for you. Give it up for Pouya. Go follow him on Instagram. Pouya Comedy.
I
Go
have more followers than these guys.
Yes, go follow Łukasz Comedy. Go follow me, Richard Cunha Comedy. I love you all. Bye bye.
Papi Badu.
Skibidi bip 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 bop.